Welcome back, Tectonians, to another Sunflower Land video. Now, today is June 26th, and the cakes have been released. Now, if you don't know what the cakes are, I'm going to go over them right now with you and kind of show you what they do, what they're going to do, and kind of what the rumors or like the, what they said is going to be happening. So let's get started. So when you refresh the game, plus, forgot to tell you, I'm going to show you some of the new announcements about the syncing of the game as well. All right, so craft a new cake weekly. Collect them all. Will you win the crate bake-off? Now, we're going to talk about the crate bake-off a little bit later, towards the end of the video, when we kind of break down everything else. All right, so what does that mean? First, let me check on my chickens. 18 minutes. Alrighty. So what you're first going to do is you're going to go to the kitchen, okay? When you go to the kitchen, you'll see the radish cake. Every week, one cake will appear here. Now, this week, it's the radish cake. You could craft unlimited cakes, but you could only hold one at a time. That means if you craft it, you could sell it and craft it another time. Okay, so kitchen, that's where you craft the cake. Now we go to this little cake stand, is what I like to call it. And you could see there's different cakes: sunflower cake, potato cake, pumpkin cake, and so forth. And here is the radish cake that has been unlocked. Okay, so when you craft the radish cake, it's 14 SFL. Okay, 14 SFL. Now let me check something out real quickly. And to craft the radish cake, you need 25 radishes, you need 10 wheat, and you need 15 eggs. Now, if you kind of go through the OpenSea or the hidden player-to-player Discord channels, you could see that to craft the cake, it's around $5.70, right? Or you sell it for 14 SFL. 14 SFL, let's see, 14 times, what is it right now? 0.19, for example. Is it worth it? Probably not. The mats kind of outweigh the cost. Like, if the mats cost more than the SFL. Now, if you want SFL, I guess that's a good way to convert the stuff you have. But not sure. I wouldn't recommend going this route. Now, the route I would suggest you going is craft the cakes and wait. Because there's what, 4, 8, 10 weeks. In about 10 weeks, which is 2.5 months, if you're holding all 10 cakes, they kind of hinted that there's going to be a much bigger reward / an NFT mint / something, no one knows, but I would hold it. I don't think it's worth, crafting the cakes, using your eggs, using your wheat, radish. I don't think it's worth it. So I would use the wheat that you have for your chickens to craft different NFTs. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say about the cakes. Now, let me show you another thing. Here's the Discord. They just announced right now as well, the team has released some major changes. You no longer need to sync before visiting the Goblin Village. Back then, an hour ago, you would have to sync all your stuff that you did to go to Goblin Village at Cosmetic. Not anymore. You could literally just click the little goblin thing right here, and you see the message completely changed. You don't have to do it. Now, if you want the items to appear there, you do, but you don't have to do it now. And by the way, this little door, I keep mentioning in every single video. If you haven't watched my video on the secret 2 quests that they released on how to open the door and mint either the sword or the hammer, watch them. They're somewhere in my channel. Click them, check them out. But yes, so check this out. The chicken coop requires 50 wood, 300 eggs, 100 SFL. I would probably craft the chicken coop before I would invest all my eggs into cakes. Now, like I said, make sure you're keeping one cake every week towards the end. That is the only time you should be baking cakes, in my opinion. Okay, now none of this is a financial advice. I'm just telling you my thoughts on the game. As you could see, I have pretty much all the NFTs. Foreman Beaver I recently put up on the OpenSea, but yeah, that is it right now. What I'm doing in the game right now is I am kind of collecting what would you call it, the crops. I just hit level 10 farming, level 5 tools. Now, one more thing, this is kind of for beginners, for people under level 5 farm level, okay, farming. If you choose the green thumb, for some odd reason, the developers decided that you should, you're only going to be able to choose seed specialist at level 10. Even though you could see that there's a wrangler, which, you know, is kind of cool, you're only going to have this choice, which they should have kind of told us before, you know, because when the level 5 Tom came out, was like, I got it about 2 months ago. There was no chickens, there was no animals, there's nothing. You know, this made more sense. But now I kind of wish I could have went with wrangler. So hopefully they give us the ability to reroll the skills. But besides that, keep on growing your crops, keep on farming your chickens. If you can get the coop, it really helps. Instead of getting 10 eggs, you could get potentially 30 eggs every 2 days, which is a huge jump. Okay, I am mining, as you could see, iron, gold, stone, trees. I have over, what, 3,000. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of potential in this game. And in the past month, the developers have been, man, they have been racking up updates. You know, I want to donate them. You know, I'm going to give them 5 Matic. I love what they're doing with the game. This is a little donation from me to the developers for doing the hard work to releasing actually really cool game. I love the farming games. I always loved it. I see a lot of potential in this game, and it's really fun because you could kind of make this game fit your schedule. So if you want to, let's say, be gone for 24 hours, you could play on a 24-hour seed, like wheat, like radish, things like that, and come back and you know, get them. And that way you don't miss out on extra XP. But yeah, guys, 8-minute video, keeping it under 10 minutes as always. If you like, enjoy, learn something from this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It does help with YouTube algorithm. It helps me keep making these videos for you guys. Until then, Techaton is out. See you in the next video.